Tonight's headlines: Philippine dengue count nearly triple year on year. BQ.1 spike may only be less than 5,000 COVID-19 cases. Over 74% of barangays declared drug-free. Navy commissions to fast-attack interdiction craft. NGCP lifts red alert status on Luzon grid. Gasoline prices down on Tuesday. And stocks index starts week up. Good evening. Today is Monday, November 28, 2022. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel, and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. The Department of Health reported that a total of 196,728 dengue cases were recorded from January 1 to November 5, 2022, which was 191% higher than those recorded during the same period last year. Based on the DOH's latest dengue surveillance report, the cases logged from January 1 to November 5, 2021 were only at 67,537, almost one-third of the dengue caseload this year. The dengue death toll also made a big jump this year at 642 from 247 in 2021. Still, the case fatality rate remained at 0.3%, and Central Visayas topped the regions with most fatalities due to dengue at 98. It was followed by both Central Luzon and Western Visayas with 83 and the National Capital Region with 50. Most of the dengue cases this year were reported in Central Luzon at 38,640. The possible increase in COVID-19 infections in the country due to the Omicron subvariant BQ.1 may only be less than 5,000 per day, according to an infectious disease expert. Dr. Edsel Salvania said COVID-19 cases may rise with the detection of BQ.1, a sublineage of the highly transmissible Omicron BA.5 subvariant. However, he said most of these new cases are expected to be mild only if those infected are fully vaccinated and have received their booster shots. The Department of Health reported on Friday that 14 cases of BQ.1 have been detected based on the latest genome sequencing of the UP Philippine Genome Center, Research Institute for Tropical Medicine, and San Lazaro Hospital from October 28 to November 18. Philippine National Police spokesperson Police Colonel Jean Fajardo disclosed on Monday that more than 74% of the barangays across the country have been declared as drug-free. From July 1 to November 15, the police official said 403 more barangays have been declared drug-free as authorities conducted thousands of anti-illegal drug operations. On Saturday, the national government officially launched its anti-illegal drugs advocacy program, dubbed as Buhay Ay Ingatan, Droga'y Ayawan, or BIDA, described as an intensified and more holistic campaign. Fajardo said they are expecting that more barangays will be cleared from illegal drugs with the implementation of the BIDA program. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Mga impormasyong direktang makukuha mula sa sources at diretsahang usapan. Yan ang atid namin sa inyo sa programang Straight Talk. Samahan nyo kami sa makabuluhang talakayan live tuwing Martes alas 10 ng umaga sa official Facebook page ng Daily Tribune at Tribune Now on YouTube. Be updated sa news and happenings katribu. Hatid ng Daily Tribune sa inyo ang mga balitang napapanahon sa loob at labas ng bansa. Kami na ang bahala sa paghahatid sa inyo ng mga latest and reliable news. We got you covered sa programang Tribune News on Q. Mapapanood mula umaga hanggang gabi, Lunes hanggang Biyernes sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
In other news, the Philippine Navy has commissioned 2 new fast-track interdiction craft during a ceremony at Naval Station Jose Andrada in Manila. Navy Chief Rear Admiral Toribio Adasi Jr. said BRP Nestor Acero and BRP Lolinato Toong may be deployed to the West Philippine Sea and southern Philippines areas. In his speech during the commissioning and send-off ceremony, Adasi said the two fast-track attack interdiction crafts will be used to address threats in Philippine waters. The commissioning and send-off ceremony was led by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. According to Adasi, BRP Nestor Acero and PG-902 are only two of the 9 fast-track interdiction craft missile vessels acquired from Israel shipyards limited for the price of 10 billion pesos under the Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program. The National Grid Corporation of the Philippines has lifted the red alert status on Luzon grid scheduled on Monday afternoon as two major plants have gone back online. In an advisory, the NGCP said the red alert status, scheduled at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., was officially lifted as of 11:30 a.m. A red alert indicates that there are no ancillary services or a generation deficiency exists. The NGCP noted, however, that the Luzon grid will remain under yellow alert status, indicating that the grid has thin reserves based on supply and demand from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. according to NGCP spokesperson Cynthia Alabanza earlier said that the alert level status could possibly be lifted after two plants were back online before noon. In business, motorists will be greeted with lower pump prices of petroleum products this week as oil firms on Monday announced another round of rollbacks. In separate advisories, Chevron Philippines Incorporated or Caltex, Petron Corporation, Philippine Shell Petroleum Corporation, and Sea-Oil Philippines Corporation said they will cut down prices per liter of gasoline by 85 cents, diesel by 3 pesos and 95 cents, and kerosene by 2 pesos and 95 cents. Clean Fuel, Petrogas, Phoenix Petroleum Philippines Incorporated, PTT Philippines Corporation, and Uni-Oil Petroleum Philippines Incorporated will implement the same changes, excluding kerosene, which they do not carry. The changes will take effect at 6 a.m. on Tuesday, November 29 for all the firms except for Caltex and Clean Fuel, which will both adjust prices at 12:01 the same day. The latest adjustments mark the second straight week of rollbacks for gasoline and the sixth for both diesel and kerosene. And the local bourse's main index started with the week up amid recent positive economic data releases, while the peso ended the day sideways against the United States dollar. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index gained 1.13% or 74.53 points to 6,681.47 at the closing bell. The broader all shares followed with a rise of 0.83% or 28.73 points to 3,481.17. Regina Capital Development Corporation Head of Sales Luis Limlingan said that Philippine shares closed higher as the market continues to test previous resistance as the economic data remains encouraging. Volume reached 729.87 million shares, amounting to 8.68 billion pesos. Gainers led losers at 112 to 77, while 40 shares were unchanged. Meanwhile, the local currency ended the day's trade sideways against the United States dollar at 56.64 from 56.67 last Friday. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch us again tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot